Okay, continuing from where I left off. I'll be heading to the next town. I'm actually supposed to head south from here. Get on the boat. And get past this tree and get a revive. And there's actually another tree over here that I have to run past. It's a Pokémon Plus, that means you're a trainer. Then you should try this item, a Miracle Seed. Pokemon holds that item, then its grass type moves become stronger. This is Moss Rock. And there's actually a Pokemon wriggling around over there, so. Come on. I know, I'm coming. Alright, it's just a worm, folks. And then there's an X attack if you go down, and further down. Okay. Hold up. You're the one who saved my Pico. Aye, but we owe you for that day. What's that? You want to sail with me? Letter for Dewford. Certainly, that'd be no problem at all. Head to Dewford. Dewford, we're coming. Anchors away. Pico, we're setting sail. We've stuck land in Dewford. I suppose you'll be heading ashore to deliver that letter. If you ever feel lost or adrift, though, try calling in on the island's Pokemon gym. The leader Brawley sure knows everyone and everything that goes on in this town. Everyone picks up on the trend right away. That's the gym. I'll head there in a minute. Okay, I got the old rod. I'll even throw in a little fishing advice. First you face the water, then you use the rod. Focus your mind. If you get a bite, pull the rod. We've got this old couple. There's a lot to be said for living on a small island. When I married my husband, I moved here from the large port city of Slateport. But being surrounded by the beautiful sea, there's a kind of happiness to it. Sup, have you been training your Pokemon? I recommend super training. Even if Pokemon faints, it can still use HM moves. You can overcome language barriers and meet many different kinds of people with your Pokemon. At the edge of town, there's a cavern known as Granite Cave. I heard you can find rare stones there. Can I talk to this one again? Yeah. Feast your eyes on this. It's a silk scarf. It's the cutting edge of fashion. Here you are. Silk scarf raises the power of normal type moves. Well, you bothered to cross the sea to visit Dewford? He's so cool, I don't realize he's talking about Brawly. I like what's hip, happening, and trendy. Have you heard about the new Pokemon Potion Festivals? Potion Festivals are the hottest thing and cool. Well, hey, you have to tell me what's new and what's in. Float stones. Float stone houses. Oh yeah, I know about those. They're the coolest, aren't they? They're the hippest thing in hip these days. Potion festivals are so yesterday's. There's a whole bunch of people in here. I'm collecting tons of Floatstone House stuff. I've got Floatstone House doll, Floatstone House clothes, and even Floatstone House picture books. There's a little piece of paper right there. Let's see what it says. Nothing. My dream is to save up money to build my very own Floatstone House. It'll become a landmark of Slateport. Wow, they're talking to each other. I wonder if there's anything on TV about Floatstone houses. Are Floatstone houses even trendier overseas? I've been doing some research. Is it true there's a deep relationship between Floatstone houses and service? Yes. I've been telling Pokemon about Floatstone houses too. It's been pretty tough though. Of course the trend right now is Floatstone houses. Damn, I'm trendy. I want to fight Brawly before I leave. If it'll let me. Don't dare brush me off. It's not my fault if you cry. Challenged by Battle Girl Laura and her Meditite. March 10th through the 19th. Might is right. Come on. You're challenged by Hideki. Black belt Hideki. Let's see. Nightwing's time to shine. Supposing Machamp fainted. Push it. Battle Girl Teresa. Another job from Nightwing. Fuck you. Let's see what comes next. I assume it's a Machamp. Switch Pokemon? No. Held on by that much. Use priority to make sure we go first. And Zoro grew to 13. Zoro wants to learn Outer Sleuth. How could I lose so easily? Wait, did I see a... Wow, Brawley just going at it. I'm Brawley, Bluebird's gym leader. I've been churned in the rough ways of these parts. I've grown tough using the caves as the outskirts of this town as my training ground. So you want to challenge me? Let's see what you're made of. Versus Brawley. You're challenged by Leader Brawley. Leader Brawley sends out Machamp. My only real counter for Machamp is Nightwing. He might go down. Come on, Nightwing. Get a critical. Now it's time for Nightwing's last stand. In a minute. Makihita. Will you change Pokemon? No. Fuck you. Holy shit. It actually one-shotted him? You made a much bigger splash than I expected. Okay, you got me. Take this gym badge. The Knuckle badge makes all Pokemon up to level 30 obey without question. I think you can make full use of this. Bulk up. Okay. Enhances Pokemon's attack and defense. Look forward to the day when I can surf your giant wave. By the way, have you been to Granite Cave? It's full of fascinating stuff like rare stones and wall paintings thousands of years old. My friend Steven rushed to the cave after I told him about it. Since everything's visible now, I'm gonna make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. What if my rod hooks one while I'm in the washroom? I just can't leave. Fisherman Madness Tentacle. Obviously, Marsh Stomp isn't a good choice. Come on, hit. Fuck. Okay, one more boom burst should do it. Also because I'm trying not to go to the washroom. So obviously something back here. There's a protein back here. And another trainer. Do you prefer fishing in the sea or a stream? Fisherman Elliot. And it's another magic pathway. Oh, he has a tentacle. Switch Pokemon. Like in deep sea fishing, I lost spectacularly. I was born in a village far from the sea, so I've always dreamed of coming to home. Backpacker Grimy? Grimy? There's a slack off. Nothing I can't handle. Okay. I'm forced to use water gun, so I'll use water gun. And slack off goes down. You grew up with the raging seas, didn't you? Finally, something I can catch. Makihita. Fuck. Okay, well, I'm sure I'll run into another one. It gets awfully dark ahead. Here you go, I'll pass this on to you. Oh, nice flash. I'll have to shit something up with flash. And only safely can learn it, so. Should the move be deleted and replaced with flash? Harden. Carvings of Kyogre. That should fix how it looks a little. Primal forms once held this much power, the super ancient Pokemon with terrible strength. Seems different from Mega Evolution. Seems my question will not be answered today. Oh yeah, that looks leagues better. You are? Ah, I see. It's a pleasure, Aiden. My apologies, my name is Steven. I'm interested in rare stones, so I travel here and there. Today my journey brought me here, but what about you? A letter for me? Why, thank you. Must have been some trouble to track me down. Suppose I must repay you in some way. Let me see. I'll give you this TM. Please accept it. It contains my favorite move, Steel Wing. If you don't mind me asking, do you feel anything in particular when you look up at this wall? Primal world lost thousands of years in the past. A legendary Pokemon of tremendous power became humanity's greatest threat. The terror aroused by that power is clear to see in this ancient artwork. Yes, but not all power is terrible. Your Pokemon are clearly quite capable as well. I think that you have what it takes to become Pokemon League champion, as long as you keep training, that is. Good luck to you. I must be going now. There's a symbol resembling an alpha on each of the beast's two arms. Guessing I need the bike for that. Zubat. No Makihita. Gotcha, Zubat was caught. Zoro grew to 14. Zoro's data added to the Pokedex. I was gonna name it Bruce, but since it's female, I'll name it Barbara. After that woman, obviously. Come on, Makihita. There we go. Come on. Double slapped me 5 times in a row, but it did 1 damage each time, so was it really worth it? God damn it. Only 2 times that I had to sit through it, but come on, you're eating through my great balls. Perfect. And because I'm trying to get Shed Ninja, I'm gonna drop Makihita or Zubat. Okay. And then I'll head back to the main lands. Actually supposed to be up here. Looks as if you delivered your chit good and proper. Oh, that reminds me, I have a message from President Stone saying he has another favor. It's about the Devon parts that you recovered. Seems they have to go to some fellow called Stern at Slateport Shipyard. This old sea dog will see you there safely. We're heading for Slateport. Slateport City it is. Anchors away. Pico, we're setting sail. Ahoy, we've made land in Slateport. I suppose you're off to visit Captain Stern and deliver those parts then. Our sandcastle's taking a long time to make. You can have this. Soft sand. Ooh. And we're gonna be king queen. You can be a servant. Ooh. You can actually sit in the chairs now. I've laid anchor in this part, but all over the world, but Slateport is the best. Sailor Huey and his Machop. Well, there should be a Pokemon Center in Slateport, so this is actually a good time for Steel Flea to get a little experience. Doing that just raises your search level, and the more you raise your search level, the better you are at finding. Whether you're hot to trot or cool cat not, chill at my papa's spot. Are you after my snow cone? The street bug has a Plusle shirt on. And then Carvana, huh? This is not a cool situation. Oh, okay. I'm the owner of the Seashore House. You can call me Mr. C. If you can defeat all the trainers here, I'll reward your effort. Boring battles aren't worth the effort. Fiery hot battles are what toughen up trainers and Pokemon. Beauty Joanna has a Goldeen. That was fiery hot. I'm going to show you how great my Pokemon are, but don't cry. Tuber Simon and his Azure. Little fairy type bastard. It's a normal fairy right now, which means it should. I lost, but I won't cry. I'm on the lookout for a battle at the Seashore House. You'll find no hotter trainer than me. Sailor Dwayne. Can't believe that thing. 2-month slap to conserve PP. Steel Flea grew to 11. Sending in Machop. Switch Pokemon now. And then Mud Slam. Marsh Stomped. Oh. I can accept that loss, maybe. Wait, didn't I battle everyone? Oh, nope, I missed this girl. The burger I ordered is taking forever. It's making me so totally crabby. Delinquent Destiny. Aw, shit, she has Sableye. I want a Sableye. Come on. Yeah. Marsh Stomp grew to 22. Marsh Stomp wants to learn Mud Bomb. Yes. Delinquent Destiny. Gosh, I'm starving. Dude, now I've defeated everybody. It's half a dozen bottles of soda pop. Okay. Thank you. Way over on this side of the beach, there's a PP up. And then as we work our way back this way, battle with me. Edmund has a Wingle. The opposing Wingle fainted. Ernie grew to 16. Ernie wants to learn more. Nah. No, don't switch. Mud Bomb. Little kids can dart around so quick, you don't dare take your eyes off them for an instant. Mine's with Pokemon, so he should be okay. Oh, okay. Thirsty, I could go for a soda pop at the Seashore House. Tuber Ricky and his Zigzagoon. Bomb the hell out of that. Doesn't a beach umbrella look like a giant flower? Tuber Lola. She has an Azeroth. Opposing Azumarill, Azeroth fainted. You defeated Tober Lola. The water around these parts is clean, but my Zigzagoon still picks up litter. If we pollute the sea at all, it comes back to haunt us eventually. I have search level 12 for Zigzagoon. And now I'm in Slate Port, so I'm gonna see how much. Okay, I have exactly 10 minutes, so I'm gonna. The beam from the lighthouse reaches for dozens of miles. I wonder whether its light star is any of the Pokemon of the sea. The sea is so vast. Could this sea have been made by the tears shed by Pokemon? It's deep. This is the market. Do you know the TM secret power? Our members will give it to you. Come back and show it to me if you get it. You'll become a member and you can buy some stuff. I'm gonna sell some cute dolls soon. That's for super secret bases. Remember it is if I get carried away and buy too much. Wouldn't you like some fragrant incense? Okay, I'm gonna need all of that later for breeding, but not now. Your Marshtomp, you've got to put a bit more energy into your training. I'll give your Pokemon something nice. I'm the energy guru. Okay, so he sells the stat boosting items. Hone boasts an abundance of seafood. In particular, the seaweed you get around these parts is fresh and full of life. The traveling TM shop. I don't want to waste all my money on him right now, but I'll get him eventually when I have a lot more. Shopping where you can breathe the sun of the ocean, Slateport is such a wonderful place. Hoenn's local heroes, the Hoenn Rangers, coexist. It's an action figure of the brave but laid-back hero Little Root Crimson. Part of the price tag is torn and you can't tell how much it is. Okay. We'll go out the way we came in. My Pokemon has a hasty nature. It has a higher speed stat. Maybe nature has something to do with how stats grow. You need a contest pass if you want to enter a contest. I got mine from Lucia. When you sink a man-made object into the sea to make a habitat for Pokemon, it's called an artificial reef. We in Hoenn are well known for our reef. We call it Sea Mauville. Stern's Shipyard. Wanted a sailor capable of sailing in all currents. If this goes here and that goes over there, then where does this go? And what about that doohickey? You. Oh, sorry, I'm Doc. Captain Stern commissioned me to draw up designs for a ferry. Those parts you have, those are the Devon parts. I guess Captain Stern is probably off at the Oceanic Museum. Sorry, but could I ask you to find him and give the parts to him for me? Okay, there's a few guys here. The seasons, the weather, where the moon sits, all these could make the sea change its expressions. The sea is like a living thing. I'm working here. Okay. I get seasick real easy, so I get to help out here instead. Do you think it's strange that a ship made of heavy iron floats? It floats because of a principle called buoyancy. That just lets you get a little bit better look at the ship. It's a blueprint of a ship that's being built. The technology of the super speed rail and Kalos will be used for the next generation propulsion mechanics of this ship. Making a large ship is more like constructing a building than assembling a vehicle. And then you can also view the ship from here, and there's an older gentleman. You're an adventurer, are you? Have you been to the Sea Mauville near Route 108? Sea Mauville is a unique place. It's a building, yet it's also a natural preserve. If you seek adventure, you should go there. And there's a lot of important stuff in this game with the Sea Mauville that I'll get to eventually. Where the water is clean, the fruits of bountiful harvest gather, and where Pokemon gather, a market for exchange soon starts. That's how a town is formed. Any Pokemon you get in a trade, you can't change its nickname. The original trainer's love for that Pokemon is in the nickname. When I was a child, I visited the museum often. I used to dream about the mysteries of the sea after seeing the exhibits. So this is the museum. Stern, the fellow who built the museum here, also happens to be the leader of an undersea exploration team. Everyone calls him Captain Stern. I don't have time to go into the museum right now. So this Pokemon fan club. Do Pokemon enjoy having items used on them? Mine acted really happy when I gave it a protein. I'm the chairman of the Pokemon fan club. Being the chairman, I'm the most important. No one beats me when it comes to raising Pokemon. In any contest, my victory is a foregone conclusion, but that would deprive others of their enjoyment. So I now while away my time examining the Pokemon of others. Kind of loving gazes. My heart is overwhelmed that there is so much happiness. I seem to have mattered on for too long. Please do allow me to examine your Pokemon. I see. It's not bad, but it's not good either. You, the trainer, must put more effort into raising this Pokemon. May I suggest giving it more Pokeblocks? I've seen Pokemon that are very friendly towards their trainers. If you treat Pokemon with love, they become friendly. When your Pokemon becomes friendly, please show it to me. Your Pokemon is really friendly. This is a gift from the fan club. A Soothe Bell. Pokemon are very sensitive. If you treat your Pokemon with love, they'll become friendly. If you keep letting a Pokemon faint in battle, it'll start feeling sorry for itself. It'll become less trusting of its trainer, and certainly won't become friendly towards you. Hi, you seem to be very close to your Marshtomp. Do you know what? I'm a TV reporter. I'm wondering if you'd be willing to tell me a little bit about your Marshtomp. Please tell me anything you'd like about your Marshtomp. Cool guy. Well, that's an interesting account. You really are tight with Marshtomp. I get the feeling your account will make a great Buzznav story. Keep your eye out for it. Do you know about the Pokemon Furfu? They're very rare in home, but if you have one, I'll trim it for you for 500. Don't have one. If you want to change your Pokemon's nickname, goes to the Name Raider. Name Raider, okay. I don't want to change any nicknames, but... Okay, he lives alone, so... just leave him be. Yeah, I've waited so long for this. Pokemon Contest Spectacular. I'm going to enter, but I have to catch some Pokemon. I can't participate because I don't have a pass. Do you know about the Pokeblock kit? No. You can make Pokeblocks. The conditions will get better. Okay. What's this? Slateport Harbor. The ferry SS title. Services scheduled to begin shortly. Doesn't seem to be a lot here. I wanted to go Captain Stern, but the sub's too small for me. If I squeezed in, there wouldn't be any room. A journey to the bottom of the sea. I wonder what it'd be like. I'd love to go deep underwater someday. I beg your pardon, you're looking for a ship? The ferry service isn't available. Really hurrying through because we're low on time. Should I talk to you? I'm just Bush. I hiked over from Mauville, but this city's huge. If I'd known that, I would have ridden my bike here. The market does have some interesting merchandise, but there are some items you can only get at a Pokemart. And then this dude in a half fursuit. It's easier to catch Pokemon with a Great Ball than it is with a regular Pokeball. Okay. Welcome to Pokemart. How may I help you? Nope, that's the guy who sells other things. Not the regular guy. As many Great Balls as you'll sell me. And then I can't afford any Pokeballs, so... Then one last thing. 30 seconds. Come on. Want to know the trick to battling? If you ask me, it's raising different kind of Pokemon. It's no good to make just one of your Pokemon Sean. Well, that's what I'm doing, so. You trade Pokemon with your friends, right? If you trade a Pokemon that's holding an item, it'll make it twice as happy. And then I heal, and that's all for now.